Hey everyone, this is Sanjay. I'm the program manager of gssoc. This video we're gonna have a lot of surprises and I'm going to revise what is gssoc and how to contribute if you are a complete beginner. Alright. So first of all, the aim of yours should be to make a awesome GitHub profile just like this. So you can show this as your kind of resume in your real resume, right? Apart from the LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is almost like a normalized right now. So GitHub is another thing which most of the recruiter look like if you are going towards a development platforms. All right, so let's get started and understand how this thing is working. And me as a program manager, I will be helping you to scale up your GitHub portfolio just like this. All right, so now before heading into the gssoc, I just want to give you a glimpse about what are things as a developer you can change into your GitHub profile. First of all, the photo. The photo thing is very important. For example, if this is one thing people look into it. I don't recommend anybody to add photos in your resume, but I do recommend you guys to have a look into your profile and add an amazing photo, because photo is the one thing which people look into it and understand whether this guy is an influential person or not. So for this, I will introduce you one platform called PhotoFiller. So this will definitely help you scale up your profile. So this is one of the amazing platform where you can test your photo. Just log in with your usual sign up. And I hope I logged in with my LinkedIn. All right. Here you can see how the people rate your photos, and you can use the best photos in any of the social medias or any of the platform. And as usual, you will be able to see followers and following links over here. So this is basically how the LinkedIn works. For example, if somebody try to follow me right now, and when they try to open GitHub every time, you will be able to see the activity which I'm doing, similar to sharing posts in LinkedIn or Instagram. So now I've been following few users. These people started following me, so I could see them. So what I do basically is like whenever somebody follows me, I just look into their profile and see something how their profile looks like. And this person has an kind of good thing over here. So then I try to adapt that into my README profile page, and there is like a good animation as well. So this is what I do on a basis. So I do like this one as well. So what I do is like I simply go into their profile, go to their README profile over here and click on the edit button, and it will initially ask me to fork the repository. Once I fork it, I will start doing the edit. And other than thing, I can also see what is the most popular repository the people are contributing to it. You can see 97k stars. So what I usually do is like just have a look into their README page and see is there any phase I can contribute into that particular project. And of course, this is like a Rust language over there, and this is also been part of 𝗪𝗺. So and here is the deployment you can see find over here. So this again, this is like an ocean. This is like many organization is running on open source, basically like Linux. So GitHub is something like a crazy thing. So it will take some time for you to get everything about GitHub, but for being a gssoc contributor, our goal is to, along with the contribution, our goal is to make your GitHub profile looks like amazing, with some sponsorship and with some all the achievement tabs, and become a part of GitHub Pro team and getting the GitHub developer program members pack and improvise your GitHub streaks. I'm not a fan of GitHub streaks, but I do a fan of this particular activity contribution graph, because if I go into somebody's profile and look into the activity contribution graph, I can easily understand what exactly they are contributing into it and what kind of developer they are. So for example, by looking at my contribution graph, I would say that I'm a project admin or I'm a maintainer of one of the projects, because I do a lot of code review. Right now, you can also scale up one by one. So let me get started and give you a brief introduction about what is gssoc is all about and how as a developer you can also begin contributing into the gssoc. First thing, this is like a 1 month program which is happening right now, and we have literally 10 more days to do the contribution. So first thing you have to do is like register here and click on register button. So now you will be asking a couple of questions and click on the next one and give your details. Once the registration is completed, automatically you will be eligible to contribute to any of the projects available over here. So click on the projects tab, click on 2024 extended. Now here you will be able to see a lot of projects available. Now if you are a Flutter or Flutter developer, you can click on this Flutter option over here and you can see what all projects are available under it. Just make sure that you click on this 2024 extended every time. Now if you are a Python developer, you can click on Python and see what all projects are available under Python. Now the trickiest part is like, don't select a project just randomly, right? Just go through each of the projects and understand what is that project is all about. For example, let me take something called, to avoid a conflict, I'm taking my own repository over here. So this is like a repository for people to learn what is GitHub is all about and what all perks you will be getting by contributing. So what you do, I suggest people to do is like go through the repository and try to understand what that exact project is trying to do. So as you can see, this has complete details about how to get the badges and all the stuffs, and a few other functionalities. Right now, go through this particular repository and understand what is that repository is all about and what's missing. Now you can see something is missing over here, like basically like a Twitter logo is not popping up. Now what you can do is like you can go to their repository and click on issues and search for something called Twitter. Always make sure you search before you raising something. So for example, you can see Twitter icon is not working, right? So now when you see over here, this is already assigned to this particular person, right? So there is no point going and asking again, can I work on this? Because it's already assigned. Now, if you look into sticky icon change, there is no one assigned to it, right? And I can see there is one more comment, which means that there is one more contributor like you commented over this. So as a contributor, you can do this. So you can comment on somebody's issue that, okay, you would like to work on that particular issue. Now, once you see that this person has already been changed and the icon is properly appearing over here. So what I do is like I 𝗖𝗱𝗲 to this one and assign this particular milestone. This is up to project admin. So you, as a contributor, you don't do this. Now I assign this person this particular issue. Now they will be working on that particular issue and they will be raising a pull request. Once they raise the pull request, I will merge the pull request, and within 8 hours or 16 hours, you will be able to see that PR on the leaderboard over here. So this is how basically it works. Now you might have some doubts regarding how much point you will be getting or something like that, right? So if you have some doubts like that, what I do recommend you is go to the gssoc. Go to the gssoc discussion. I have pinned 2 discussion over here. So one is for the leaderboard. So here you will get complete idea about what is this leaderboard is all about. How many points you have to get these particular badges, and all of the stuffs like this, right? And over here you can have a complete details about how to contribute. Now again, I'm making this video to rephrase how to do a basic contribution and everything. I would really recommend you guys to go to the 𝗖𝗱𝗲 Academy over here and try to learn about how to do the contribution. It has complete module by module thing on how to do contribution, how to do the first contribution and all the stuffs. So it basically works like that. So don't forget to go through the 𝗖𝗱𝗲 Academy program. So once you do this, almost your profile would be somewhat looking great, maybe much better than my project repository at the moment. All right, so this is what it really happens over here. Now, the second thing is like you have to try to understand how active that project is all about. So it's all about how active the project, then only you will be able to get a faster response. Now you can go and understand that by clicking on this commit button over here. So this gives a complete information about how active that repository is all about and how many people are contributing into it. And in the issues, you can see what time the issues has been opened. Yeah, when you scroll down, you can see whether the issue is getting assigned properly, the labels are assigned properly. So an ideal project is somewhat looks like this. So that's what I would say, right? So once you get assigned to a particular project, you can start working on it. So it can be anything. Now there is something called an update button over here. Or if you are the first time to the website and if you try to load the website, there will be like a notification bar coming over here showing the latest update. Or you can click on the latest update and understand how many PR has been already merged in this particular 1 month of program, and how many active contributors are there, how many total projects are there, and the expected day of coding period end. Now here you will be able to see another updates, like any if you are facing any kind of registration issues or any kind of coding issues, this would be the place for you to come and ask about it in the GitHub discussion. All you can do is like click on new discussion and you can raise a new discussion. You can select the category which you want to raise and you can ask about it. For example, if you have doubts regarding leaderboard, you can click over here. You can ask your doubts in details in the description, start a discussion, and somebody from the team will be answering your questions. And once they answer, if you feel like, okay, that's the right answer, you can mark their answer as right. So let me show you how it looks like. Go to the discussion. You can see navigating into different deployment link, right? So this is the one query raised by this particular person, and there are multiple people commenting over here, and you can see this is the right answer. So either I can select the answer or the person who asked the question can answer the particular answer, right? So that's how the things work. So once they get 2 answers correct, they will be also able to see this particular badge, which is called GitHub Galaxy Brain Badge. So they will award based on how much you have been contributed. For example, if you go to the GitHub badge thing over here, you can see GitHub Galaxy Brain, answer a discussion and someone marks your reply as answer, you get this. And they have 4 categories. If you answer 2 times, you get the default badge. And if you answer 32 times, you get the gold badge. I hope that is pretty much clear in terms of how to find an active repository or something. Now we have another update called 200 points limitation. Now what is mean by 200 points? When you click over here, you can see a couple of repositories. So we selected this repository for you guys to learn if you are a complete beginner. So now, for example, let me go into this machine learning repository over here. Now what you see over here is like, again, as I told you, see whether this particular project is active. You can see that by clicking on this commit link, and you can see this particular project has been active all day and they've been merging a lot of pull requests. And you can go to the issues and see they are assigning proper labels or not. Now this particular program is part of 𝗪𝗪𝘀 program. So make sure that you register in the 𝗪𝗪𝘀 program and make sure that all the issues is assigning 𝗪𝗪𝘀 accepted. So this is one of the important thing, right? Now here, what happening over here is like, I can see there is like a lot of people assigned to it. And once you start working on this, you can raise a pull request. Now again, coming back to the 200 points repository. So this is how it looks like. There will be like a folder structures. So what a contributor will do is like they will be adding a folder structure to it. Now you can go through it and you can add README files and you can improvise this for new people to come and see. So any kind of adding a folder structure will come under 200 points. Now the same repository has one deployment link over here. So once you click on the deployment link, you can see something like this. So here, that 200 points limitation doesn't apply here. For example, here you have a website thing. So now if you want to add any additional functions or something like that, that doesn't count toward the 200 points. 200 points is like repetitive adding of particular, codes like this. So this is basically like ChatGPT thing. I do see like there is like a lot of people do ChatGPT and, add their repositories folders like this, but I don't mind, like they're beginners so they can learn. So this has an IPYNB file and you can create a README file just like this, just summarizing how to replicate that particular project and what is the thing which we are trying to solve in that particular project or something like that, right? So this is part of 200 point projects. So contributing to 200, this maybe around 18 projects and 200 points you will be getting, and this is very beginner level. So I just spilled a secret for you so you can be top on the leaderboard irrespective of whether you're starting today or tomorrow, right? So, and we have 10 more days left for you guys to go and do contribution. And I hope I should see a lot of people on the leaderboard sooner. So this is how we are supposed to contribute. Now let me show you how a small contribution looks like. For example, if you just select a random repository, not this, let me select an easy one, skin cancer prediction. Now here you can see there is like an ipynb file and there is like a readme file over here, and there is no details regarding deployment, how to clone the repository or something like that. So what I can do is like I can copy this and I can come to the issues and I can raise a new issue. If there is like a bug or something, you can report it, something like this. Skin prescription and search, you have searched for it. Tell them I can modify a readme file, right? So this way you make sure that, okay, you can modify the readme file and submit your issue. Or if there is like too much to asking for, you can create a blank issue just like this. Paste that thing, submit the issue. Now project admin will review that your issue and assign you particular thing. For example, issue navbar not sneaky. So now I can assign to this particular person, 𝗖cie assigned 𝗖cie, and I make sure that they are also getting the labels like gssoc extended, Oktoberfest. As this is like a very beginner friendly change, I will be assigning level 1. So only once it got assigned, you will be able to contribute or raise the pull request for this. Again, if you are not familiar with the jargons which I am talking about right now, go to the gssoc Academy, go to how to make your first contribution or how to customize your profile, how to get the GitHub badges, and everything has been already recorded over here. So this is how you basically do the contribution. And once you do the contribution, you can come to the leaderboard, and here you will be able to see who is ranking first or not. All right, so now this is like an exciting part I'm jumping to. So I hope I covered almost all the things in terms of how to contribute and everything. So now let me jump into something serious. All right, now let me show you one more thing before jumping to something serious right now. So in the issues, if you can see that there is like no assignee available right now, you can click on any of the thing and try to ask the admin whether you can work or not. So you can also see if the project, any of the issues is not assigned to anyone just by clicking on the assignee, click on assign to no one, right? So this way you can see particular projects, and you can also sort by levels. So you can, here you will be able to filter more by issues which is already raised by the project admin or mentor, which is not assigned to anyone. So it's very easy for you to get assigned. So if you see that, okay, there is like already an issue assigned to one person, and then I don't recommend you to go on that particular issue and say that, okay, I would like to work on this, because it's already been assigned and there is already one person working on it, right? So either you can find on any existing issue in that particular repository, or you can just start contribution. All right. Now we have another amazing thing to introduce, which is called Postman Challenge. So again, Postman Challenge is back. So what is this challenge is all about? So this is basically like a certification program which is provided by Postman. So once you do completion, you will be getting a lot of goodies just like this. So this time we have some special goodies unlike the last time. So I hope everyone will be getting the goodies. Again, we have some criteria on how we are going to give the goodies, just same like the last time. So I will be making a separate video on how to do the contribution and all the stuffs, but at the moment, this is a page where you can go and learn more about how to do the contribution and how to get started with the GitHub Postman. And if you follow this particular guideline, within 25 minutes, you will be able to get the certification from Postman and a Postman Badge. And I will be launching the campaign from next week, so you can keep track of who is getting on top of the leaderboard or something like that. So we have launched the Git Postman Academy. So follow through all the videos right here. So once you've done that, follow all the instructions, and we have created a discussion specific for Postman. So if you go to the discussion over here, and if you scroll down, and you can see something called Postman over here. Yes, Postman is over here. And here you can raise a lot of discussion regarding how to contribute or how to add your certificate, how we are going to validate or something like that. So at the moment, I don't want to extend this particular session talking about Postman, but I have already live recorded over here. If you have already contributed last year, I do recommend try it from a different account if you want to claim the swag. Else it's all right. Just try to do it again and learn the basics from the scratch again. If you really want the goodies, I would recommend you to sign up from the different account and try to do the certification again. So that would be the best way to get started. And there is no prerequisites for this. This is very beginner friendly. So basically follow the entire video. As I told you, in 25 minutes, you can get completed with the Postman certification. So this would be a great leap in terms of how you do the particular certification and how to get the goodies. So this entire 7 videos has complete information about how to claim your certification or how to get started, right? So I hope you will do the same thing, and I'm excited to try to give away a lot of goodies next week. So that's all about the Postman thing, and we have a large number of goodies to give away this time, unlike the last term. Last time we were having only around 200 goodies to give away, so we have more swags to give away this particular program. So I'm really excited to see who is going to get a lot of thing. And of course, the Postman certification, upon completion, you will be getting 500 points, just like the last time, and you will be getting a special badge. Let me show you that badge. So you will be getting this special badge on your leaderboard as well, and you will be getting extra 500 points in your profile. So this is what we have planned during the Postman. Let me know if you want to increase the 500 points to 1000 points or 1500 points. So let me know in the comment box below. So based on that, we can come up with some new idea or increase the point level for the Postman certification. So it would be great if you guys can go through the certification, because Postman is widely recognized platform and their certification is really valued. And as a student, you will be also getting some exposure on the professional certification in the early stage of your career. And of course, you will be getting a lot of reward for that. You will be getting the swags and everything. So I'm so excited to see who is getting what, and would like to see how it goes, right? So yeah, so that would be the thing from my side. If you are connected on the LinkedIn, if you are not connected on the LinkedIn, just try to connect with me on the LinkedIn or try to follow each other. So this would be a great way for you to do the networking. And thank you for joining this session. And any further questions, you can comment down below. So me and my team will be answering those questions. At the moment, we are not taking any further questions from the session. So any questions, you can directly come into our GSOC discussion tab over here, and you can click on the new discussion and you can start asking the question. So this is the best way where you can ask the questions and get replies pretty faster rather than mailing us or asking in the Discord. So this would be a great way. And also, any of the questions which you ask, it will be automatically recorded on the GitHub. For example, when you scroll down over here, you can see I started 13 discussion. I answered that in discussion or something like that. So you can also be active on the discussion board and try to answer people's query. So this is a great way for you can contribute and do an open source in an amazing way. So I hope you enjoyed this particular session, and let me know your thoughts, and is there any way that I can help you improvising your learning platform, or do you want 1:1 session? I am free to give away the free sessions for you, or you can directly reach me out on the LinkedIn if you have any further questions. So make sure that you go through the Academy program and try to understand what is GitHub is all about. Trust me, I can give you 99% guarantee. If you go through all the 30 videos, which is over here, which is hardly like 2 minutes, 3 minutes video, you will be getting complete idea about what exactly you are doing in the gssoc, maybe a very advanced level of knowledge about the GitHub. So thank you for watching this video. I hope I will be catching you in the next video. I will be talking about 𝗪𝘂𝗧𝗲. I'll be more talking about how to enhance your coding skills and all the stuff. So thank you for watching this session, and I will be catching you soon. And if you have any further questions, you can ask in the GitHub discussion over here, and I would be waiting for your questions to get answered. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you soon. Bye.